Oh man, this is not a strategy guide or anything. It's way too late. As you see, 3 hours and 56 minutes left of this Galactic challenge. But this was by far one of the hardest ones they ever put out. Oh my god. So it was your team is Resistance, and you're going up against, I don't know what they count as, a Dr. Afra team. And I don't know if it had anything to do with these or what, but whenever a character inflicts a debuff, they can stack compare a rule, blah blah. Player, whenever an enemy resists a virtual effect, blah blah. What does this one do? Scoundrel deals damage to the target enemy. Yeah, I don't know. But this one was wicked hard. It literally took me, I don't know, an hour of dicking around trying to come up with squads that would get through this. I mean, I don't have a max crate, but I'll take a T9. Jeez, I worked for this T9. And at the end of the day, T9 and a max crate are practically the same enemies. The only difference that I can readily see is you don't get this thing, which I don't even need. I have 457 of them. So I'm fine with a T9 crate. But yeah, geez, there was a lot of work put in just to get this going. First off, Resistance, I don't know, they suck. Maybe you need to have Rey. Does she even count as Resistance? GL Rey? I don't know. Hopefully she does, otherwise that wouldn't even work either. So the best I could do was up to here with my Resistance. And good, I was gonna say, hopefully the team that I last used is still here. Oddly enough, this is what I used. I didn't know what to use. I'm looking at Resistance and I'm just like, who the F do I use? Resistance sucks. That's why I don't care about them or like them. And I'm just looking at my roster and I'm like, these are all trash characters and barely any of them have leader abilities, or at least leader abilities that matter. So I was like, whatever, I'll just use Rey and I'll put Finn. Finn's decent. And then I was like, as a joke, I was like, I'm just going to put all my droids. And they ended up panning out for me, though. Nothing. My Resistance was struggling to ever get through this, and then I make a team of mostly droids, and they somehow win on full auto. I was like, all right, I'll take it. One thing I didn't understand is, on paper, Finn's leader ability is way better than Rey's, but every time I tried to put Finn in the leader, he just was not panning out. I put Rey in the leader, and then it worked so much better for me. I'm like, okay, I don't quite understand that, but sure. One thing I think, well, I should say another thing, not one thing, that I think is working pretty good, though, with all these goofy droids is, one, 3PO and R2 have synergy together, so I'm sure that helped significantly. And R2 has his number crunch and all that, which gives the whole team boosts. So I'm like, maybe that's why this worked out. Like, I thought it'd be funny to just put a whole bunch of random droids, and it actually works out. Well, sort of. I mean, up to tier 7, but yeah, as far as anything higher, they just couldn't do it. I tried them here, and we lost, and I was like, well, obviously we're going to lose here and here with Resistance, but I wasn't worried. Like I said, the T9 box I'm good with. So, as far as getting anything else done, I mean, obviously complete the battle. I think I just did this with some ridiculous over-the-top team. I used some GL, who cares? They all worked. I was able to complete the battle, so. But as far as doing offense up and taking 8 turns in a row. So, 8 turns in a row was actually ridiculously simple. It's the standard team that everybody should think of when you think of a TM train, and it's the standard Rebel squad with CLS. Boom, do this, and most times that I did this, they just went. I mean, the Afra team hardly ever took a turn. Okay, yeah, they got a turn there, cool, but see, they've already gone how many times on my side? That's probably been 8 just there. Still going, and now they took a turn. But let's see, 1, 2, 3. Oh, only 3. Jeez. Alright, this isn't working out so hot like it did last time. But, it could just be RNG not working in my favor. That might be 8. I wasn't counting. I wasn't expecting to win. But anyways, this is what I used. And I got the 8. I knew it would eventually work, because this is my go-to when you have to have X amount of turns in a row. And then as far as offense up, so the only team that I really know of that's decent with offense up is basically a Jedi squad. So I used Jedi Knight Luke lead, obviously Master Luke to have a GL in there to help out. Yoda, because Yoda's special ability, you know, it gives everybody foresight and for 2 turns Yoda grants himself. What? I thought this gave out offense up. I don't know. One of these moves he has must give himself offense up, and then when he uses that move, he spreads it to everybody. Shaq T, because one of her moves is able to give offense up. I'm not sure which one, but I know she's got it. And Anakin, he's able to give at least himself offense up. Is it himself or is it the whole squad? Deal and grant all allies offense up. Yeah, there it is. So this is kind of my go-to team when I need offense up. Again, just like with the Finn situation, I found that I had much more luck getting through this team with Jedi Knight Luke lead rather than Jedi Master Luke lead. So it is what it is. As long as I win, that's all I care about. So yeah, this is basically what I used. I don't remember if I full autoed this or not, but for the purpose of this, I just won't. I'll do it manually. My thing always was to go after Afra first. I don't know if that actually matters for the strategy, but I just feel like she's the one that, you know, really makes this team a pain in the dick, being the leader. So if you take her out, then hopefully it helps. It's kind of like when I go up against Phoenix. I always like to kill the Hera first because she's the leader, and I think, or at least it always feels like after you take her out, the uniques kind of like stop being annoying, and you know what I mean? Their uniques aren't shared anymore, so I always like to go after her first. I could be totally wrong, but I also like to go after her first because, there we go, he had offense up, so now everybody got it. But anyways, I also like to go after her first because I know that everybody, ooh, what, that was weird. I gave it to Anakin, but then it let Jedi Master Luke go. What was I talking about? Crap, I forgot now. Got distracted by that move being weird. Man, what was I talking about? Somebody giving somebody something. I don't remember what now. Oh well. What was I totally lost my train of thought. Jeez, I don't even know what to talk about now. Anyways, I guess just focus on this. So this should be some offense up too, and boom. That was just a summon, so that's why it just dies. Shaq T looks goofy right there with her lightsaber with thin blade. Anyways, though, so yeah, that's kind of what I did. And it's not perfect, but at least it got me a T9. And yeah, this was ridiculous, though. This tier I can't even touch. This top tier, I can't do anything. My offense up, I can't do. My rebels get killed right away, so I can't get the 8 turns in a row. And resistance, forget it. They suck, too. But yeah, I just wanted to document this just because, man. I mean, they call it Galactic Challenge, and okay, yeah, this was challenging, but it was a little bit too challenging. So anyways, that's all I got. So thanks for checking this out with me, and until next time, I said see ya.